Pleasant morning to you all students. I hope that you all were fine with the grace of God. Please be safe. Make sure your surroundings, your family members, your parents, everyone were safe. Okay. Right now, I welcome you all for the online class session. So, for the past 2 weeks, we were learning about the coordinate geometry. As the starting, we learned about the area of triangle and quadrilateral. Afterwards, we comes to slope, isn't that, ma'am? In slope, we completed all the example problem, and in exercise, there are 4 questions remaining, yes or no? That is problem number 10, 11, 12 and 13. So as you can see, today we were going to see the 3 questions. The 12th question will be your homework question. Okay, you just try the homework question. So today, as we are going to learn about the shape parallelogram using the slope formulas. Okay, so as a starting, first we were going to see question number 10. Hope you all have the textbook with you. So question, you just refer your textbook. I'll read out the question. You just be with your textbook and refer it. Okay. So what is our question is, you have to show that the given points form a parallelogram. So 4 points were given. Okay. So here they have mentioned 4 points. I'll write out the points. That is A of 2.5, 3.5, B of 10, minus 4, C of 2.5, minus 2.5 and D of minus 5, 5. You have to show this all 4 points form a parallelogram. So parallelogram is also a form of quadrilateral, which means there are 4 sides are there. Let it be A, B, C and D. You have to show all these 4 points make a parallelogram. The condition to prove whether these 4 points are parallelogram means the condition is the slope that is on the opposite sides are equal. Okay, so opposite sides of the slope means AB and CD, isn't that my AB and CD and AD and BC. If the opposite pair slopes are equal, then we can say these 4 given points are parallelogram. Okay, we know that if the in slope, if 2 slopes are equals means we can say that is parallel, isn't that? M1 is equal to M2 means that 2 slopes are parallel. Same condition. If both opposite pairs are equal means we can say that these 4 points are parallelogram. Now let's check whether these points are parallelogram or not. So to prove the given points are parallelogram, I said opposite slopes are equal, isn't that much? So you have to prove slope of AB which is equal to slope of DC or CD. Okay, and the second condition is you have to prove that slope of BC is equal to slope of A. We know that the slope formula, what is the slope formula is, slope is equal to, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, isn't that ma? Now let's check it. So first we have to find out the slope of AB. So what is A is? 2.5, 3.5 as well as B is 10 comma minus 4. So x1 y1 and x2 y2. Let's substitute in the formula, that is y2 minus y1, isn't that much? So minus 4 minus 3.5 divided by 10 minus 2.5. So minus 4 minus 3.5, yeah, minus 7.5 divided by 10 minus 2.5, 7.5, which is equal to, yeah, cancel means minus 1. This is what? Slope of A, B, isn't that? Next we have to find out the, yeah, slope of D, C. Let's see. So what is D point is? So AB, yeah, let it be CD. Okay, ma. So C of 2.5 comma minus 2.5 and D of minus 5 comma 5. So x1 y1, x2 y2. So let's make it y2 minus y1, that is 5 minus minus of 2.5 divided by minus 5 minus 2.5. So minus into minus plus. So 5 plus 2.5. Yeah, 7.5 divided by minus 7.5. Now if we cancel means what we will get? Minus. So from first equation and the second equation. From first equation and second equation. Yeah, slope of AB, which is equal to slope of CD. So the first condition satisfied, isn't that ma? Now check it here, second condition. So first, slope of BC. So B of 10 comma minus 4 and C of 2.5 comma minus 2.5. So y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So minus 2.5 minus of minus 4 divided by 2.5 minus 10, which is equal to, yeah, minus into minus plus. So minus 2.5 plus 4. Yeah, 1.5 divided by 2.5 minus 10. Yeah, minus 7.5. Okay. Now if you can cancel, we can cancel it. As it is in decimal, convert it into a normal number. So multiply it by, so what we will get? 15 divided by minus 75. Now cancel it. 115 is 15, 5 15s are 75. So minus 1 by 5. Let it be a third equation. So next step is slope of A and D, isn't that ma? So let's see. Slope of AD. So A of 2.5 comma 3.5 and D of minus 5 comma 5. So y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1. Let's see. So 5 minus 3.5 divided by minus 5 minus 2.5. 5 minus 3.5, 1.5 divided by minus 7.5. Same condition only, isn't that ma? So finally if we cancel means minus 1 by. So from 3 and 4. Yeah, slope of BC is equal to slope of so the condition has satisfied, isn't that ma? So from 1, 2, 3 and 4. So from 1 and 2 slopes equal means both the slopes are parallel, isn't that ma? So AB is parallel to CD and BC is parallel to AD. And the condition has satisfied, so that we can say the given 4 points form a parallelogram. So if 4 vertices given and ask you to find out if they form a parallelogram using slope condition means, okay, the condition is the opposite pairs are in a parallelogram, the opposite pair, anyway you can name it ABCD or ABCD. So but as the continuation, wherever you start, then B and C and D. Okay, the only condition is the opposite pairs of the parallelogram's slopes are equal. If it is equal means the given vertices forms a parallelogram. So in this condition, whether the given 4 vertices forms a parallelogram, yes, isn't that ma? So now let's move for the next question. Okay, so question number 11. I'll read out the question. If the points, okay, if the points A of 2, 2, then B of -2, -3, C of 1, -3 and D of x, y forms a parallelogram. So here they didn't ask you to check whether it is a parallelogram or not. Here they were telling these 4 points forms a parallelogram, then find the value of x and y. So A, B, C, D. Parallelogram means we know the opposite pairs are equal. So as your given questions are, they were telling it is a parallelogram. Tell me slope of AB which is equal to slope of CD. Okay, AB which is equal to CD and slope of BC is equal to slope of AD. Okay, so let it be a first. Now we know that what is the slope formula is. Slope is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Therefore, first one. So A and B is in that mass. So A of 2, 2 and B of -2, -3 as well as CD means C of 1, -3 and D of x, y. So y2 minus y1 both are equal, isn't that? So slope of AB is equal to slope of DC. So first AB means -3 -2 divided by -2 -2 is equal to slope of CD y minus of -3 divided by x minus 1. So -3 -2 -5 divided by -4 is equal to y plus 3 divided by x minus 1. We need x and y value. Whether we can continue from this. I cross multiply means anyway x and y only will get. Xy in the form. we will not get the particular x value and y value. So let's okay, now go for your second equation. Let's see what we were getting there. So second equation means B, C and also A and D. So BC means minus 2 comma minus 3, C 1 comma minus 3, as well as A 2 comma 2 and D. So y2 minus y1, minus 3 minus of minus 3 divided by 1 minus of is equal to y minus 2 divided by minus 3, minus into minus plus 3 divided by 1 minus into minus plus 2 is equal to y minus 2 divided by, now minus 3 plus 3, 0 by 3 is equal to y minus 2 divided by x minus 2. Now 0 by 3, 0 is equal to y minus 2 divided by x minus 2. Now cross multiply it. 0 into x minus 2 is equal to y minus 2. 0 is equal to y minus 2. Therefore, y is equal to, now just substitute this y value in your third equation. Okay, substitute the y value in your third equation. Let's see what we were getting. Okay, so what is our third equation is? Let's substitute it. So third equation implies, let's see what we were getting. Minus 5 divided by minus 4, which is equal to, what is y value? 2 plus 3 divided by, so minus 5 by 4 is equal to 2 plus 3, 5 divided by, cross multiply it. So minus 5 into x minus 1 is equal to 5 into, now multiply minus 5x, minus into minus, plus 5 is equal to minus, so minus 5x equal to minus 20 minus 5, plus goes to that's by minus, so minus 5x equal to minus 25, minus minus get cancelled, x is equal to 25 divided by 5. If you cancel means, so what is x is equal to 5? So first question is they ask you to check whether it is a parallelogram or not. Isn't that ma? Second question is they said it is a parallelogram, so that to find the unknown value. Okay. So both the conditions are same. Parallelogram means the opposite side, opposite pair of the slopes are equal. Okay. So this is about this two questions. Now one more question is there. Okay, that is question number 13. Okay, question number 13. Same parallelogram question only, but little bit twisted form is there. We'll see what is. Okay. So there is a quadrilateral. Okay. So there is a quadrilateral. So quadrilateral means we know that, and four sides are there, and the vertices are named at A, B, C and D. That is A of minus 4 comma minus 2, B of 5 comma minus 1, C of 6 comma 5, and D of, it is a quadrilateral. You have to show that the midpoints of this side is, the midpoint of its side forms a parallelogram. So given 4 sides are quadrilateral, you have to prove that the midpoint of all these 4 sides forms a parallelogram. So midpoint means, name it as E, F, G and H. Join it. So you have to prove this E, F, G, H forms a parallelogram. To know that, we need this E, F, G, H vertices, isn't that, ma? E, F, G, H vertices, we need it first. Then only we can prove whether it is a parallelogram or not. As we know, the parallelogram condition, what is? The opposite pair of these parallelograms are equal, isn't that? The opposite sides are equal. Before that, we need that vertices value. The only condition we know this is a midpoint of AB, F is a midpoint of BC, G is the midpoint of CD, and H is the midpoint of AD. So use the midpoint formula and find out the vertices value first. We know that the midpoint is, what is midpoint formula is? X1 plus X2 divided by 2, X1 plus X2 divided by 2, comma Y1 plus Y2 divided by, so first we are going to find out midpoint of So E is the midpoint of A and B, isn't that, ma? So X1 Y1 and X2 Y2. Now add it, please. So minus 4 plus 5 divided by 2, comma minus 2, minus of plus minus 1 divided by 2, which is equal to 1 by 2, comma, so plus into minus, so minus 2 minus 1, minus 3 by, so this is E. Now we need F is equal to, isn't that, ma? Midpoint of F. So midpoint of F means F is the midpoint of B and C, that is X1 Y1 X2 Y2. Add it. So 5 plus 6 divided by 2, comma minus 1 plus 5 divided by 2. It's equal to what we will get? Is equal to 11 by 2, comma 4 by 2. Here we can cancel this value, but let it be. That is useful while doing the calculation for parallelogram. Okay, no need to cancel, let it be. Then midpoint of G is equal to, so X1 Y1 X2 Y2, isn't that, ma'am? So 6 minus 7 by 2, comma 5 plus 6 by is equal to minus 1 by 2, comma 11 by 2. Now finally H value. So H is the midpoint of D and A, isn't that, ma? So what will X1 Y1 and X2 Y2? Minus 7 minus 4 by 2, comma 6 minus 2 by, so is equal to minus 11 by 2, comma so now we got the vertices value, that is E value we know, F, G and H. To check whether it is a parallelogram or not, you have to prove, yeah, slope, slope EF is equal to slope GH and slope FG is equal to slope EH. We know that slope formula. What is slope formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So let's find the slope values. Okay. So first we have to find out the slope of EF. Okay. So 1 by 2 minus 3 by 2 and 11 by 2, 4 by 2. So x1, y1, x2, y2. Isn't that much? So y2 minus y1. So what you will get? 4 by 2. So already minus, again you have minus. So plus 3 by 2 divided by, so 11 by 2 minus 1 by 2. Now two fraction in between plus symbol is there. If denominator same means add the numerator and write the denominator as it is. That's why I didn't cancel it. Otherwise you have to take out the LCM again. Okay. So here what you will get? 7 by 2 divided by 10 by 2. Now division is there. And two fraction means next step. Yeah, 7 by 2 division will change into multiplication and write the reciprocal. Now let's see if we are getting the same value for the slope G and H. Okay. So slope GH is equal to, so G and H, isn't that my x1 y1 x2 y2. So y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1, isn't that? So let's see. 4 by 2 minus 11 by 2 and divided by minus 11 by 2 minus into minus plus 1 by, so denominator same, isn't that? So 4 minus 11 minus 7 by 2 divided by minus 10 by 2. Now which is equal to minus 7 by 2. Division will change into multiplication. 2 by, so 2 get cancelled, minus minus get cancelled. So from 1 and 2, slope EF which is equal to slope GH. So both the slopes are equal means EF is parallel to, so one condition has been satisfied, isn't that ma? Now let's move for the second condition also, that is slope EFG is equal to GH. If this condition also satisfy means we can say the midpoints forms a parallelogram. So now slope FG. So F and G. Yes or no? F and G. X1 Y1, X2 Y2. 11 by 2 minus 4 by 2 divided by minus 1 by 2 minus 11 by 11 minus 4, 7 by 2 divided by minus 12 by 2, which is equal to 7 by 2. Division will change into multiplication. 2 divided by, so 2 get cancelled, minus. Now let's see whether slope EH also same. So slope EH means E and H, that is x1 y1 x2 y2, isn't that? So let's see. Four by 2 minus of minus, so plus 3 by 2 divided by minus 11 by 2 minus 1 by 2. So which is equal to 4 plus 3, 7 by 2 divided by minus 12 by, same condition only, isn't that ma? So 7 by 2 division will change into multiplication, 2 by, so from 2 and 3 we can say FG is parallel to E and H. Therefore, midpoint E, F, G and H forms a parallelogram. Okay, so now look into the questions very carefully. Okay, look into the questions very carefully. Check what is given, what you have to find out. Okay ma? So here in this question given is about quadrilateral. They ask you to find out about a parallelogram. Only condition given is the parallelograms are the midpoints. So we use the midpoint formula, then we check it for the parallelogram. Isn't that ma? So as we see 3 questions today, first one is to check whether it is a parallelogram or not. Second one is it is a parallelogram, find the unknown value. Third, given is a quadrilateral and you have to check the quadrilateral's midpoints forms a parallelogram. Isn't that ma? Please revise it. Okay, only watching will not help you. Okay, so revise it, work out it with more problems, you will get more ideas. Okay, so right now, as I said in the first itself, isn't that ma? The homework problem is, yeah, homework. So homework problem number 12. So 4 points given. Okay, you have to show that it forms a trapezium. Okay, trapezium conditions already given to you. Watch that and work out the problems. Okay, if any doubt is there, you can ask in the Zoom class time. Okay. So hope you all understand it. Please work out it. If any doubt is there, clarify it with me on the Zoom class. Okay, I'll catch you on the next class. Thank you all.